We're back, March 1st, 2022.
Yeah.
A lot has happened since the last time. The world's on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Kind of a
escalated.
messed up situation there. Not trying to make fun of it or anything.
No,
It's
not
just,
at all.
It's it seems surreal now. In
Yeah.
today's day and age, when we have all this technology, and I don't know, man. Stuff is too close.
Yeah.
Before it used to be far away, and you'd see news clips of things,
Yeah.
and you just you'd kind of turn the other way and be glad it wasn't happening here.
Right.
But it's just too close, man. When stuff's all over your phone and
Yeah.
just
Wow.
blasted everywhere.
And Ukraine isn't exactly, I don't know if they're considered third world. I mean, they're
I don't think so.
pretty advanced.
Yeah.
So,
And I wasn't around, or I don't remember Georgia much,
yeah.
that whole thing.
No.
But it didn't seem like a big deal at the time. But they're saying it's pretty similar. Obviously now guys are talking about nuclear and all this.
Oh, yeah.
It's not good.
No. It's
And I
crazy.
saw a tweet. So I'll go out of order, out of sequence here.
Sure.
But I saw a tweet that said, like, Elon Musk do something. Kind of
Yes.
calling him out a bit. Which is kind of weird to call, like,
Elon out.
Elon, like,
Yeah.
do something. And then he responded with, just sent a bunch of satellites.
Yeah.
Right?
Some
A bunch
dishes.
of Starlinks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you guys free internet,
It
basically.
makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you figure that their stuff just got probably knocked out, right?
Or it's
Or-
trying to get knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So they can go to town and screw up the infrastructure.
Yeah. As long as you have power,
Yeah,
the Starlinks will work.
that is crazy.
Yeah.
And I think I saw a picture of a truck with all the satellites
Uh huh.
in the back that said, "Thank you, Elon." I think it was the Prime Minister.
Stop.
Yeah, he said, "Thank you. We're about to
So it
deploy
already
these."
got there.
Dude, like yesterday,
Shoot.
truck. full of them. And I actually saw the launch the other day. I think it was Sunday morning or Saturday or Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
I just randomly turned on YouTube and SpaceX was live, and we just kept it on. And it was literally like 2 minutes before launch, and they said they were deploying Starlink satellites.
Dang.
And I watched the whole thing. It was amazing to watch. Amazing to watch.
Who
That thing
knew?
was in orbit, and that thing was up there in like 9 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
9 minutes. New world, man. And then I just saw on Twitter right now, I think they're about to launch more. Anyways, yeah, you guys can look it up. I mean,
Yeah.
he's acting on this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it says Starlink service is now active in Ukraine.
Jeez.
More terminals en route. So a bunch of terminals did get there
Okay.
because I saw the photo of it.
Yeah.
There it is. It's crazy to see, but it's like real action.
Yeah. It's like happening in real
SpaceX
time.
delivers truckload of Starlink dishes
Look
to
at that.
Ukraine as promised.
Jeez. Well, then I heard this morning too.
You are most welcome.
Oh my gosh.
How's that for stepping up?
And I heard Tesla's offering free charging
No way.
over there. Yeah.
Who would need that?
Maybe some people in Ukraine have Teslas or nearby, I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah. But
That's crazy.
it's amazing to see sort of these companies step up,
Yeah. It's cool.
you know?
It's cool. I mean, it's at least like talking about real casualties
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And the implications of a country like Russia actually taking over. Right.
So dumb.
And then China's kind of like, just watching this
yeah.
thing play out.
Oh yeah.
That's some scary stuff.
Scary.
What else did you have in the
What else did I have in
Ukraine stuff?
here? I had some stuff here.
Anonymous. What is this?
So Anonymous is a group of hackers.
That's what they're called?
Yeah. They call themselves Anonymous. So it's sort of this, what do they call them? Black hats or,
Uh-huh.
these hackers. They go around and they sort of do, it's like vigilante justice, That's sort of their thing. And so they've all gone together and said they're going to go after Russia. And so they've already messed some stuff up. There was a data leak the other day they distributed the contact information for all the Russian Ministry of Defense
Ooh.
personnel.
Just put it on the web.
Names, addresses, phone numbers, the whole nine.
Shoot.
Yeah. that's like leaking like the Pentagon, like everyone that works at the Pentagon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and of course everyone's been, I guess a lot of people have taken that list and now they're prank calling and harassing all the people.
That's crazy.
And I guess they successfully hacked some Russian television stations to show the Ukrainian national anthem on loop. And then some of them, I guess, actually will show some of the footage of the fighting happening in Ukraine.
Oh, man.
Because there's a big thing about the fact that Russia doesn't really know, or Russians aren't being told what's really happening.
Really?
Even some of the soldiers that are going over there, they think they're going on drills. So they're not even they're not being honest. Because a lot of these people, it's like, a lot of these soldiers and stuff have family in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, far away country. It's their neighbors.
Yeah.
So if they really knew what was happening, they probably wouldn't do anything, So they're having to figure that out. Crazy.
And then sort of startup news, but related.
Yeah.
Airbnb is one of those companies that's stepping up.
Yep.
So I saw a thing today saying that they were going to offer free housing to 100,000 refugees.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's like a city.
Uh-huh. So I'm assuming that means if the men weren't allowed to leave, then the men didn't leave.
No. But
some people got out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And
So
I've heard it's
now.
about 500,000 that have left. But it's just crazy if you think about it, because Ukraine has about 40 million people. So 500,000 isn't that much. But I think they're talking about getting up. They estimate that 5 million will leave if it gets bad. But still, that's not even half.
No.
So that's a lot of people sticking around. And that's, I think, the whole thing, right? I think Putin thought it was going to be a pushover.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are hardcore, man.
Big time. Including the president.
They're tough.
Right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, the president's savage.
Savage.
It's like, I'm not. What did he say? He said, I don't. He responded to America saying they offered him a way out or something.
Yeah.
And he said, I don't need a ride.
I don't need a ride. I need ammo. Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man. But man, gotta give him props.
Yeah.
For that.
Big time.
Ooh.
Big time. What a world.
Yeah, big time. And with all the craziness that's going on, everything else kind of moves on. Like life everywhere else. Like Apple's announced their Apple event March 8th.
Yeah.
So I guess next Monday.
Yeah.
So there's rumors of, and I guess it's not a rumor, right? The M2.
The M2. It's pretty expected. Yeah.
What are we expecting out of this M2 that the M1 didn't deliver? Do we know?
I think it's just going to be overall faster.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the thing they're always working on is sort of optimizing the battery life and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, but it'll be a better chip for sure. So, but it's amazing that they're going that fast. The M1 just came out like less than a year ago. So I think you'll see Apple sort of just like they do for their iPad and the iPhone, basically every year have a new chip, so it's going to go really fast. They have some time to make up, honestly.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to see what comes out of it. I think we're all due for
we're all kind of jonesing for an upgrade.
We're all due for an upgrade and we've been holding out.
How old are our laptops? Mine's 2013.
I have a 2015.
2015. Okay. Yeah. My thing's
still
almost
kicking.
10 years old.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
And it's still going.
Still going strong. It's got an i7 in it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Well, here's the best part is what ended up happening is instead of us having to keep upgrading our Adobe Creative Cloud,
yeah,
which we occasionally have to use still, but Figma was really the game changer there.
Yeah.
Was that a lot of our design stuff went in the cloud.
Yeah.
So
the
computer's fine.
Yeah, it's sort of like our computer, the workload became less over time.
Yeah, big time.
Which brings up an interesting point. I think we were talking about, who was I talking about this? With somebody about why Adobe doesn't have a cloud sort of render or a cloud application. Think of like the rendering you do with After Effects or what's the other one? What do you
Premiere?
use? Premiere. Why wouldn't it just send that up into the cloud and then download the finished version? Especially After Effects. Those files are typically pretty lightweight.
It's the rendering.
The source file. Right.
That has to happen locally.
But you could imagine sending it up. Like Adobe
I
could
get
be like,
I get it. This is what we've been talking about for years.
Right?
Dude.
Right?
Yes.
Why not? Here's a button. You can render it in the cloud.
Yeah.
You have to have a premium subscription or whatever. You put the button. It uploads the files, sends it into 10 different servers.
Yeah.
Cranks it out, compiles it, sends it back.
I have to imagine that's happening somewhere. Somebody's testing that.
There's got to be.
The issue is probably that when you're capturing, you're talking about gigabytes of footage.
Possibly, yeah.
The challenge becomes having to upload all that footage into the cloud in the first place. I'm assuming once it's there, then all the stuff we're talking about makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But unless there's a way to process local footage in the cloud, like some kind of proxy, I don't know. Probably not. I don't know.
That's how it used to be, right? With 4K. Remember before like Premiere could handle 4K, you would do the low res, you would do the HD version, right? And then somehow you could like sync that file up to the 4K footage and then render it, but you couldn't edit the 4K footage because it was too slow.
Dang.
So.
Yeah, it needs to get solved. That's one of the issues here. I mean, even all the we're all running pretty old Macs here. So when it's time to actually have to do any kind of editing, even basic stuff, it semi works on mine, but the fan is just out of control.
That's the thing. That's the only thing though that we do that brings these computers to their knees. Otherwise, it's
and that's the only reason I would consider like an actual upgrade, because everything else I do is fine. On that machine. We did buy an M1 Apple Mini. For the conference room. But we use it just for Zoom. So the most powerful machine in our office is used for Zoom, and it's stuck to a TV. Go figure. But we'll see. Is there anything else they've been talking about for M2? I mean, for the event.
I don't think so. I think that's
number 1, Apple M2. Number 2, retailers are taking theft into their own hands with online readers. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be focused on the machines.
Is it their Worldwide Developer Conference? Is that the one, or is this?
The event is, I don't know. It just said Apple event March 8th. I'm not sure
Maybe
exactly.
It's just a product release.
I don't think it's the developer one. It's the one where they're going to announce the M2. Anyways, so tell us how marketers are going to ruin the metaverse.
Right. So there's an article here in Ad Age about brands that have filed metaverse trademarks.
Oh God.
So anyway, it's pretty funny because you know, obviously Nike, you would expect. I'll just go through some ones that you might find interesting. Monster Energy. I could see that, like a Red Bull kind of sort of thing. Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese in the metaverse.
They trademarked Chuckyverse. So
Chuck E. verse.
Chuck E. verse. Yes, Chuck E. verse. So get ready to have your kid's birthday party in the metaverse.
Good Lord.
Hugo Boss.
Okay.
So, can look good, smell
Uh-huh,
good.
yeah.
Victoria's Secret. Okay.
Interesting. But in avatar form?
Yeah, I'm
Probably,
sure.
right?
I'm sure. Downloadable virtual goods is what they're going to offer. Okay. McDonald's. Kind of expect that.
Yeah.
Their McDelivery. I don't know what that is. Okay. Panera Bread. The Paneraverse.
Paneraverse.
They got the Paneraverse. Sorry, guys. That's
so they
taken.
can overcharge you for salads and sandwiches
Yes.
in the metaverse.
Exactly. Blockbuster.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
So apparently
Dude,
they're
imagine
trying
walking
something.
into a Blockbuster.
Yeah. And apparently they're trying for some
Man,
sort
that
of
was the
crypto and NFT play as well.
Mm. Walking in a Blockbuster on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Remember that
Yeah.
feeling?
Yeah.
That was
That was a good weekend
yeah,
coming. Especially when they had video games. Remember that? You could rent games. That was the
dude.
best.
that was life changing. You didn't have to buy it.
You didn't have to buy games. Yeah.
I remember.
And you had to get there early if you wanted the good ones.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
They would
Yeah,
would
but
go.
the movies too. They're limited.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude.
crazy.
Let's see. We got some Puma, New Balance, again the Nike stuff, and then this is kind of the crazy one here. It's Miracle Grow. Apparently, Miracle Grow wants to,
Miracle Grow.
the
soil?
the stuff used for your grass.
Yeah. Soil.
The grass feed. Yeah. So anyway, as you can expect, it's going to be a disaster.
Yep.
But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. But everyone's kind of gearing up.
We should do our next founder chat in the
Yeah,
Horizons.
We should. Yes.
If we can figure
I'll
out a
bring
way
it.
to
I'll bring mine next week.
Yeah, if we can figure out a way to cast it,
Yeah, you can cast it.
we can.
Yeah.
We should do it for fun.
Yeah.
Just to say we did it. That'd be hilarious. All right, last topic here. Have you heard of the new Star Wars hotel?
Okay, I've heard.
It's all I've been talking about at my house. It's got no windows.
Okay, no windows.
No windows.
Well, that would ruin it, right? If
It
you
would
did.
ruin the whole experience. They're
Yeah.
basically going to be, it's like you're on board,
Yeah.
like the ship or whatever. And it's an
Mhm.
all-inclusive, as far as I know. And it's very expensive. I think for 2 people, it's $5,000. And
For
I think
2
it's,
nights.
I think it's 2 nights,
That's it. That's it.
$6,000 for 2 nights. So I'm getting
6.
corrected here by the Star Wars people. 4 people, $6,000 for 2 nights. So $3,000 a night, all inclusive. That's a lot.
That's rich. Why not make it a cruise ship?
A cruise ship. No, because Star Wars nerds want to be
They want to be.
in space. They want to
Okay.
be in the full experience.
They don't want to be on the ocean. with the-
No. In fact, I
cruise.
think there's a... Sienna will correct me, I'm sure, when she hears this. What is the garden called? The outside that's like the fake outside? So, because you're in space, they have like a simulated Earth. Or simulate, yeah,
So
like
you can-
simulated Earth.
Yeah.
So if you start to get claustrophobic or you feel like weirded out, because there's literally no windows, and any windows that are there are like LED
Yeah.
screen that looks like you're in space.
Yeah.
So then the simulated Earth is you go in and it's like garden and sunlight, so you
Mhm.
feel like so it's like you're outside,
Right.
but it's a fake outside. So if you look at the videos of the pictures of it, it looks like just an LED, like light panels beaming sun in.
That's
So you feel like you're
crazy.
outside. So you don't get that. Because I think about it and I'm like, I would feel weird. It's like getting on the Rise of the Resistance or something, the ride, and living there for like 2 days.
Right.
That would be weird.
But I think too, like I think Well, at least what Sienna was saying too. It's sort of like a performance art. It's like
Yeah.
you're in there and there's like a whole script kind of thing. Like there's a whole thing. It's not like you're just, hey, I'm gonna, we're gonna go like treat it like a hotel and we're gonna go.
No, it's like a
dip.
2-day ride.
Yeah, it's like a
in a
2-day ride.
sense.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Because
You would
they're-
go there and do that. You wouldn't
Yeah.
be like, I'm gonna go to Epcot and I'll be right
No,
back.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I think you're gonna go through the
Not
whole
for
thing.
6Gs.
No.
I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna go through the whole thing. You're gonna go hang out at the cantina.
Yeah.
You're gonna. I think there's even a thing where you can say you're part of the resistance somehow, and then like if they find out, like
Oh.
yeah, like stuff like that. So it's
You
a
mess
whole
with 'em.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably has some like escape room things.
That would be
too,
cool.
You know,
For $6,000, you better have
better have some.
better deliver.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be like the best technology, the best like top notch everything.
That's interesting. It could be the future.
It could
mean,
be.
Instead of going to theme parks and standing in line, you just go there and sleep in the theme park.
Jeez.
Did you hear something about the fact that Disney is trying to build housing near the park, like on the park, so people can live there?
Good Lord.
I don't know if that's in Disneyland or Disney World, but
Yeah. No, I
I believe
know.
it.
I believe it too. Well, that's it for today.
Hold on to your
$6,000's a little rich for me.
Hold on to your butts, world. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Fake hotels with fake outsides and
Metaverse, and World War III.
and World War III. So hopefully next
I mean,
week
the place to be. Yeah.
hopefully we're still here next week.
Yeah.
So see you later.
Thanks, everyone.
And then look, you get the Samsung meets. Isn't that your dumb watch?
No, I had one like that. Yeah. Health meat style. Yeah, right.
What you upgraded to Apple, right?
No, it's the Wise.
What?
Yeah.
They make a watch?
Yeah, they make a watch for $30.
How?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know.
How?
I don't know.